Guys, we're back in the garage again. We've got something new to show you. Got a parcel today. Let's have a look and see if you can guess what it is. Here's what we got, look. Vance Hines Fuel Pack. I've just removed this cover the side of my bike to look for a place to put it where it's got to be plugged in, and I'm guessing that's this plug here, but it's going to open it up and check inside and see what it says about fitting on. Why have I bought it? That's a good question. Right then guys, I hope you can see alright. I've opened up the box and got the fuel pack out. Here it is. Just basically a little box with some LED lights on it and the connection on a piece of wire. £350 worth. There's the box. Anyway, there's an installation guide. I've had a quick look through it. It seems quite simple. You need your mobile phone because everything done from this fuel pack is done through your mobile phone. The reason why I've bought this is because at a later date, maybe next year, I'm thinking of changing the exhaust pipes, maybe for some short shots or something like that. Well, when you do, you have to have the bike tuned. So I thought if I buy a tuner now, I wouldn't have to get it then, and I can also use that now to tune this bike in the state it's in. Now when I bought this bike, as you can see down there, let's have a quick look. As you can see, it's fitted with some S&S slip-ons. The bike was tuned to them at Harley Davidson, but I haven't got a tuner, and even if I did, I can't do anything with it. So I thought if I buy this, I can tune it myself and make sure I stay tuned. I'm gonna fit it to the bike, and immediately it will record on this bike, so I can always put it back to the original. But then I'm going to tune it for those exhausts just to see if it makes any difference, because what I have noticed, sometimes when I blip the throttle it's a little bit hesitant, so maybe it's slightly out of tune. And not only that, with this you can actually do an auto tune, so if it's slightly out of tone it will tune it up itself as you're actually riding the bike. You can leave this connected to your bike all the time, or once you've flashed a new map to it, you can remove it. So I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to leave it hooked up all the time, but I will have it hooked up for probably a week at least, because not only can you tune the bike, you can also have the settings of everything from engine temperature, the lot, all through your mobile phone. So first of all, you need to download the app, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that and make sure I've got that right, and then we'll go from there. Right then, so I just downloaded the Vance Hines Fuel Pack. Just open it up, and this is what you have to check. Bluetooth is on. That's the Bluetooth on my phone is on. There's other ways of connecting it by the looks, and there's a demo mode, so if you tap into that you can play with settings and stuff but not actually do anything. So you can download this and have a little play with it without even buying the fuel pack. You're not going to do anything to your bike, but you can see this kind of stuff you can do. It's meant to have a good old backup system for questions if you're not happy. They're very helpful apparently, so I've been told. So right, so like I said, I've took the side cover off. This is obviously where it's got to plug into, where it's got a little stopper in it to stop any dirt and water getting in it. So the next thing I need to do is plug that in and switch on the bike. So let's do that now. Well, I've connected it to the bike. You can see there's some little LEDs flashing away there, doing whatever they do. So it says click here to pair with a fuel pack. So I'll click there and it's searching. Well, that took some time, but it's now connected by the looks, and this over here update is in progress, so we'll just leave that until it's finished. Well, that's pretty slow. It's been on there a few minutes now, but it's been looking where I can put this. There's seem a lot of room here, but I'm thinking of, I'll whip the seat off. I might be able to tuck it up behind the seat. So I'll whip that off now and we'll have a look. It's only one screw here. It looks like it's finished and it's all connected up. So let's have a look at something. Won't bother with that one. Let's have a look at map lookup. Exhaust manufacturer. So it's S&S. Grand National slip-ons. I'm pretty sure that's the ones. Standard baffle. Engine size 114. That looks like the one. So what do you do now? I don't know. Right, just check this. Exhaust, S&S, Grand National slip-ons, fat bob, baffle, standard baffle, year 2018, yep. Cam is stock, engine mod stock, air filter, high flow, flash. Warning making changes to your meal. Just do that anyway. It's downloading the gear, what it needs to do. Linking to the bike. See, all the lights are on at the moment. I'll just see. Don't know what happened there, but something, my bike just made a funny noise like that was going through something. Backing up my original settings, the Vance Hines servers, so if I want to put it back I can. It's a lot slower than I thought. I thought that would be more of an instant thing, but turn your bike off for 15 seconds. Got to keep it off now, that says for 15 seconds. Obviously this is the first time I've ever done this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following the instructions, and I'll just say, if I can do this, anyone can. Turn the bike back on. Reset ECM. This connection seemed to take a while. Looks that did that last time. It looks like it's going to be a 2-minute thing just to flash the bike. Maybe it'll be quicker once it's done at once. Who knows? But like you can see, there's plenty going on with it at the minute. The little lights are flashing like mad. Still says turn the bike on. The bike is on. Like I say, the lights are going mad. The lights are on but no one's on. I've just programmed the bike with FP3. That was easy. You can share, probably send a message, text messages to people, or you can click done. Right, let's just view my maps. So I've got the default map, which I can flash back at any time, and I've got the one I've just flashed to it. Whether it's made much difference, I won't know. Cool. You can run an auto tune, but all these things I'll do later on. Right, good morning guys. So yesterday we connected up the Vance Hines FP3 Fuel Pack to the Fat Bob Ace, and because of the weather yesterday, it was raining the time I'd finished, I decided not to take it for a test ride. But I'm now on the way home. Weather, well, it's not raining anyway. It's dry out, but it's not as nice as they said it was going to be. It's really cloudy. It's quite chilly out, but that ain't going to stop us taking it out for a test drive this morning. So as soon as I get back to mine, we'll get it fired up and we'll take it for a spin. Yeah, so if any of you guys are interested in this car, or know someone else who is, this is Phoebe the Morris Miner. I've got a YouTube channel which is actually called Phoebe the Morris Miner. I do drives out and maintenance. So if you're interested, have a look at that. Right, I'm back to mine now. So I'll get the garage opened up, get the Fat Bob fired up, and we'll take it for a test drive. Catch you in a sec. Okay guys, this is the first fire up since we've done the tune. Just let that idle for a couple of seconds to warm up, while I just go and get my other camera out of the car. I like to take this one with me on the front of the bike, as you do. Well, I got the Ghost Drift XL on the helmet today. Had a few problems with the sound on this camera, but I think I've sorted them now. Right guys, we'll see how we get on with this tone. Well, the bike feels responsive. Definitely feels different. Maybe it's a far better tune up on it. I'll let it get a bit more warmed up. Yeah, it's very strange this weather. Yesterday I looked at the app because it was raining and they said today was going to be lovely. But just had another look. I was saying maybe this afternoon. Well, it definitely seems to pull better. But we'll let it get a bit more warm before I find out then whether that's... It's what it used to do. Once you'd been out a little while, maybe you'd sit at some lights or whatever, flip the throttle, it would like spit and then go. I mean, that ain't going to alter the power that much. It just feels slightly different, more responsive. Had plenty of response anyway, so that's all good. Come on, sunshine. So obviously I've tuned it now with the Vance Hines tuner. Yeah, that definitely seems to pull a lot harder. A lot harder. That's what it needed. Yeah, it just wants to fly now. It makes me wonder whether that was actually stage 1 tuned, because it was advertised that it had. It only done 100 mile, and when they delivered the bike, the guy said, "Oh, there's no tuner with it." And I said, "Shouldn't it be with it?" And he said, "Well, yeah." And he rung up where the bike came from Southampton, and the guy there said, "Oh, there's a few round on the shelf in here, it's probably one of them, blah de blah de blah." But he said, "Okay, I'll get it sent back to you," and all that. He never did, and I've rung him up 2 or 3 times since then. And they said the guy who bought it must have taken it home and that's in his garage or something, and he don't realise it. He said, like, you probably won't need it anyway if it's all done. And I did think then, well, I'm going to get a Vance Hines tuner at some point anyway, because that would have just been a basic one. But hey ho, really should have got it with a bike, but I didn't. And now I'll put this on it. Makes me wonder whether they just shoved the exhaust on and just said it was stage 1. How would I know? Because I'm telling you, that little burst I've had then just felt so much more power than what it had. It didn't lack in power anyway, but Or it could just be my imagination. I'll pull round off this main road. And I'll see how it's running. Any different. I should have done a ride just before I'd done it really, so I could feel the comparison better, but what I'm feeling, that's already feeling better. Don't really need any fuel yet, but yeah, it definitely seemed to have better throttle response. Yeah, that is definitely better. I think it's ticking over slightly slower as well. Yeah, I definitely think. Yeah, it's definitely kicking in straight away now, no hesitance. So I think that tone there has made a difference. Just by listening to it ticking there, I slowed it down a bit. He's putting petrol in the mobility scooter. I thought they were battery. Maybe he can't find where to put it in. The first time I've seen that, guys. Way better than it was before. Well, I'm happy, and that's the main thing, isn't it? They got these 40-mile-an-hour signs out here. I think I just can't be bothered to put them away every night, because they've been resurfing this road overnight. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll run an auto tune on it later on, and we'll just let it learn and fine tuner. So that leaves me to say thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos out on Ace the Fat Bob. Any maintenance I'll do. And just come along for the rides. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.